here I have opened the PhET animation, and there's a lot of applications for different labs that could be done with this animation and different activities that a science teacher might want you to do. So what I wanted to show you real quick was how to get some data from this lab so that no matter what experiment you're doing, you can collect data using this software. So one of the tools you can use is called a voltmeter. This is going to measure voltage or the amount of potential energy or push. And this gets attached basically in parallel to the circuit. So here I'm measuring the voltage of the battery. You see how it says -9? It just means I attached these clips backwards. So I'm going to put the red one here and the black one there. And see, now it's a positive number, 9 volts. You can also measure the voltage drop across each light bulb, like this. Okay. Again, if it's a negative number, it just means you should reverse the two leads. And you can also use a voltmeter to measure voltage and perhaps look for patterns in parallel circuits. So again, you'd measure the battery and the light bulbs. Okay. Another tool you can use is called an ammeter. And this ammeter is going to measure the current or amps in a circuit. So to do that, this actually has to be connected into the circuit. So you would break apart the circuit by highlighting, basically like touching somewhere, and then you use the scissors. And then you can put the ammeter in. And your teacher may ask you to they may ask you to test it in several different spots, to verify, like, is the current changing as it passes through a light bulb? So to do that, you would just cut open a spot and put in the ammeter again. The ammeter is not directional, so it doesn't matter if you put it in upside down. Either way, it'll give you the same number, but it does you would want to check it in various locations in the circuit. Okay, so here I'm checking it now in the third location on a series circuit. Okay. All right. And then same thing if you're checking current in a parallel circuit like this one, you want to make sure you distinguish between the main branches. See here, this is where every charge has to pass through this part of the circuit. And so it's going to have a different flow reading or a different level of amps than these side branches. So if I put the ammeter here instead, you're going to see a different reading. Okay, so that is how you can use PhET to measure voltage and current. So for a variety of labs, you might need to do that. The other thing you can do is show the values up here, and that will give you the ohms or the resistance of the light bulbs. But sometimes teachers might want you to calculate that.